Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving deep into one of the most intriguing and heated comparisons in the modern defense world, Russia versus Israel air power in 2025. Two nations with completely different military philosophies, budgets, and strategies, yet both stand as leaders in aerial warfare innovation. From stealth jets to advanced air defense systems, drone warfare, and electronic capabilities, we'll break down who truly holds the air power edge in 2025, and how the balance between these two countries might shape future conflicts. Russia's air force has long been recognized for its vastness and firepower. With one of the largest air fleets in the world, it operates hundreds of fighters, bombers, and interceptors. The core of Russian air strength still lies in the Sukhoi and Mikoyan series. The Su-35, Su-30 SM-2, and the newer Su-57 fifth-generation stealth fighter represent Russia's effort to compete in the modern stealth era. The Su-57, while still limited in numbers, combines stealth shaping, supercruise capabilities, and advanced avionics designed to rival the F-22 or F-35. By 2025, Russia continues to produce these jets in small batches, integrating upgraded radar systems and new weapons like the R-77M air-to-air missile. Israel's air power, on the other hand, focuses on quality over quantity. The Israeli Air Force is smaller but far more technologically advanced and combat-tested. At the heart of its fleet are the F-35I Adir jets, customized stealth fighters specifically modified for Israeli needs. The F-35I integrates local Israeli software, electronic warfare systems, and weapons that give it a unique edge even among other nations using the same platform. Israel also continues to operate F-16I Sufa and upgraded F-15IA fighters, forming a lethal mix of stealth and legacy power. Unlike Russia's focus on traditional air combat superiority, Israel's doctrine blends intelligence, precision, and preemptive strike capabilities. When comparing combat readiness, Israel maintains one of the most intense pilot training regimens in the world. Its pilots average more flight hours annually than most air forces, giving them superior readiness and tactical experience. Every pilot trains in advanced simulation centers and participates in real-time combat operations over the Middle East, meaning Israel's air force is constantly battle-hardened. Russia, while having vast resources and training programs, faces challenges with modernization, logistics, and maintaining flight readiness across its enormous fleet. The ongoing strain from operations and sanctions has also impacted maintenance cycles and spare parts availability, leading to variations in operational capability. Air defense systems form another critical dimension of air power. Russia's S-400 and the newer S-500 systems are considered among the most powerful in the world. They can target aircraft, drones, and even ballistic missiles across multiple ranges. The S-500 Prometei, introduced into service in recent years, adds hypersonic missile interception capabilities, positioning Russia as a global leader in layered air defense. Israel, however, has built its own revolutionary network, the Iron Dome, David's Sling, and the Arrow systems. Each tier provides protection from rockets, aircraft, and ballistic missiles. What makes Israel unique is its integration of real-time artificial intelligence, satellite guidance, and interoperability between these systems, giving it rapid response capabilities. While Russia's air defense systems are designed for large-scale warfare, Israel's are optimized for precision in multi-threat environments. The Iron Dome alone has intercepted thousands of projectiles with extraordinary accuracy, while the Arrow 3 and Arrow 4 systems extend protection against long-range threats, including those from outside the atmosphere. This multi-layered approach ensures no single threat goes undetected or unaddressed. In 2025, Israel's addition of the Iron Beam, a laser-based interception system, adds another layer of futuristic defense technology, capable of neutralizing drones and rockets at the speed of light without costly missile interceptors. Electronic warfare and cyber capabilities are another critical factor shaping modern air power. Russia is known for its advanced electronic jamming and radar disruption systems. The Kibani system installed on its Su-series jets can confuse enemy radars and missiles, making it harder to lock on. Russia also employs platforms like the Il-22 PP Porovchik for dedicated electronic warfare missions. However, Israel has developed some of the world's most advanced electronic and cyber warfare tools, often integrated directly into their aircraft. The F-35I Adir, for example, carries electronic countermeasures that can jam or blind radar systems while maintaining stealth operations. Israel's Unit 8200, its elite cyber division, works closely with the Air Force to ensure dominance in the electromagnetic spectrum, making its aerial operations not only about firepower but also about digital superiority. When it comes to drones and unmanned systems, Israel leads by a wide margin. It's one of the top drone exporters globally, and its UAVs are used by dozens of countries. Platforms like the Hermes 900, Heron TP, and Harop loitering munitions have revolutionized modern aerial warfare. These drones can conduct reconnaissance, precision strikes, and electronic warfare missions with minimal risk to human pilots. The Harop, in particular, is a suicide drone capable of identifying, tracking, and destroying targets autonomously. Russia has been catching up, especially after its experience in Ukraine, deploying Orlan 10, Lancet, and Okhotnik B drones, but Israeli drones remain unmatched in reliability, integration, and performance. Another major difference lies in operational philosophy. Russia's air power doctrine emphasizes large-scale air campaigns, mass deployment of bombers, and long-range missile strikes. Its Tu-22M3 and Tu-160 bombers provide strategic reach, capable of launching Kh-101 and Kh-555 cruise missiles deep into enemy territory. In contrast, Israel's doctrine is surgical and intelligence-driven. Instead of carpet bombing, Israel relies on pinpoint strikes using precision-guided munitions. Operations like Outside the Box and Guardian of the Walls demonstrated how effectively Israel can neutralize threats in record time, often without escalating into prolonged warfare. In terms of aerial weapons, Russia's arsenal is massive. From the hypersonic Kinjal missile to the advanced R-37 air-to-air missile, Russia focuses on range and destructive power. Its aircraft are designed to carry a variety of weapons to overwhelm enemy defenses. Israel, however, relies on precision-guided munitions developed by companies like Rafael and Elbit Systems. The Spice bomb kits, Python 5 missiles, and Rampage air-to-ground weapons give Israel precise and reliable strike options even under heavy electronic interference. When we talk about stealth and survivability, Israel's fleet has the advantage of next-generation stealth technology through the F-35I Adir. This aircraft's radar-evading design, combined with low observable coatings and electronic warfare capabilities, makes it nearly impossible to detect in hostile airspace. Russia's Su-57, while considered stealth, doesn't fully match Western standards of low observability due to radar signature challenges and production limitations. In real-world stealth combat, Israel's Adir fleet likely maintains a superior advantage in first strike capability. One of the biggest differences between these two air powers is the technological ecosystem supporting them. Israel's defense industry is deeply integrated with its air force operations, meaning upgrades and innovations happen rapidly and domestically. Every aircraft modification, sensor upgrade, or AI algorithm can be developed within Israel's tightly knit military-industrial complex. Russia's defense industry, though powerful, operates on a much larger and slower scale. Bureaucracy, sanctions, and funding issues often delay projects, while Israel's smaller, high-tech industry adapts and innovates almost instantly. Training and real-world experience also separate these forces. Israeli pilots routinely fly missions in contested airspaces and have decades of combat experience. Russia's pilots, though experienced from operations in Ukraine and Syria, face higher attrition rates and logistical limitations. Israel's Air Force benefits from continuous coalition exercises with Western allies like the United States, Greece, and Italy, giving it experience in diverse combat scenarios. Russia, meanwhile, continues to refine its strategies under conditions of limited international cooperation. In 2025, the balance of air power between Russia and Israel can be seen as a clash between scale and precision. Russia dominates in sheer numbers and strategic range. It can deploy fleets across vast territories and sustain long-range operations. Israel, however, leads in smart warfare, leveraging AI, cyber warfare, precision-guided munitions, and stealth dominance to achieve maximum effect with minimal exposure. If both air forces were to face off in a hypothetical scenario, the outcome would depend heavily on the nature of the engagement. In open, large-scale warfare, Russia's volume and endurance might dominate. But in a confined, high-tech battlefield with emphasis on stealth, precision, and electronic superiority, Israel's air force could likely outmaneuver and outsmart its opponent. Looking deeper into the future, Israel's integration of space-based intelligence, autonomous drones, and laser defense systems is setting new standards for modern warfare. Its ability to fuse satellite data, real-time AI analytics, and electronic warfare creates a kind of digital air shield over its operations. Russia, meanwhile, continues to evolve its hypersonic weapons and long-range bomber programs, aiming to preserve its status as a superpower. However, its dependence on older aircraft and industrial limitations could slow down its modernization path compared to Israel's agile and tech-focused development. Ultimately, air power is not just about aircraft, it's about who can dominate the sky through speed, intelligence, and adaptability. Israel's focus on integrating artificial intelligence and cyber defense into every level of its air force gives it a futuristic edge, while Russia's massive fleet ensures it remains a formidable global force. As of 2025, both nations represent two very different paths to aerial supremacy, Russia's brute force and vastness versus Israel's innovation and precision. In the end, the power balance remains dynamic. Russia still commands respect for its strategic air reach and missile technology, but Israel's consistent modernization, combat experience, and unmatched integration of intelligence make it one of the most capable air forces on the planet. The skies of 2025 are not ruled by numbers alone, they're ruled by who can think, adapt, and strike first. And that's the story of Russia versus Israel air power in 2025, a contest between two philosophies of aerial warfare, one driven by scale and might, the other by intelligence and precision. The future of air dominance will depend not on who has the most planes, but on who uses technology and strategy to control the invisible battlefield of the skies.